Bonjour à tous. Good morning to all. And today I am going to teach you French, and I am very happy uh, to teach you in French online class. And myself, Lakshmi, and I am going to be your 11th grade teacher for this academic year. And best wishes to you on this new beginning with hope and positive mindset. And in this video, why you should learn French and how to get started. So what you will learn French. So first one is why you should start your new language, and second why you should learn French, and third how to get start learning. So first one, why you should start your new language. Let us see the definition. To study a foreign tongue improves a knowledge of one's own language, and English vocabulary skills increase, and the study of foreign language teaches and encourage respect for other peoples. And three things are there. One is foreign language study creates a more positive attitudes, and second, analytical skills to improve when the student study a foreign language. So analytical means a logical using is called analytical. And third one is creativity. Creativity is increased with the study of foreign language. So these are the uses of this first slide, why you should start your new language. And let us move to the second one, why you should learn French language. Some people choose French because it is spoken in so many countries, and others are enjoying exploring the rich literary and historical and cultural traditional of French speaking world. And here three things are there. First one is French has secured its status a top international language, and second, learning French gives you access to the world, and third, French is a favorite among language learners. So this is all about the second slide, why you should learn French language. And move to the third one, how to get start learning. So look for the intensive class to learn grammar. So you have to know about the basic grammar, what are the French basics grammars and all. And second, memorize common irregular verb. So some irregular verbs are there that like a different patterns are there. So you must by read yourself only. And third one, read constantly to learn French noun with their gender. So genders can be classified into two types. One is masculine, that is a male, and feminine, that is female gender. And fourth one is look for the language exchange partners to get your conversation practice. So when you conversation between you and other peoples, you will get conversation practice, and improves your dialogue skills also. And fifth one, play some cool French vocabulary games. It's like a word building games. So this is all about the third slide. And fourth is in this video you will know about the France and all. So let us see this video.
Today's country is France. France is a country in Europe. France is close to our country, and it is just a short flight to get there. People in France speak a language called French. It is the most visited country in the whole world, with theme parks, art galleries, beaches, castles, and beautiful countryside. The biggest city in France is Paris. You might recognize this tall tower. It is called the Eiffel Tower. In France, they make amazing food. Pain au chocolat, which is chocolate bread, lots of yummy cakes and puddings, and they eat escargot, which are snails, but you should not eat these from the garden. Some very famous artists are from France. Look at these amazing French paintings. Lots of famous dances and songs are from France. You might already know the song Frère Jacques. In French, we don't say hello. Instead, we say bonjour.
So this is all about the France and their cultures. So let us see about your French textbook preface. And this textbook is based on the contextual of a common European framework of reference for the languages, which is focused on a communicative task. So what is the meaning of contextual? It means the definition of contextual means to analyze a word or event in terms of words or concepts. So that is the meaning of contextual. And what is the meaning of a common European framework of reference for the language? That is a CEFRL. It's a guideline to use to describe an achievement of the French learner. So which focus on the communicative skills. So next, the book contains themes that are related to the day-to-day life and make for the rapid acquisition of competency in the language. So what is the meaning of rapid acquisition? It addresses the approach of assessment of your French language. That is the meaning of rapid acquisition. So this book is about what is happening in our day-to-day life. It's all about the French textbook, that is your French book. And this book has 5 components. What are the 5 components in this book? One is dialogue, that is a dialogue. Second is communication, that is a communication. And third is a grammar. And fourth is vocabulary. And fifth is exercise and activity, which is based on your basic language skill. What are the basic language skill? Listening, speaking, reading and writing. These are the important basic language for the French language. And let us move to the first one, that is first component, dialogue. Dialogue means what? Dialogue. So what is the usage of this dialogue and all? A conversation between a two or more person and exchange of ideas or opinions on a particular issues. So dialogue brings a slow and lasting result, and it brings the constructive solutions for that also. So when we talk about something and all, it gives a proper solution. So that is the usage of dialogue. See the definition for the dialogue. C'est chic comporte 8 leçons qui se divisent en 5 parties. Chaque leçon s'ouvre sur un thème introduit par un dialogue. Sorry, un texte. So it means it's chic. It's chic means what? It's fashionable, and comprises 8 lessons that divided into 5 parts, and each lesson open the theme introduced by the dialogue or a text. So this is the definition for the dialogue. So in this dialogue you will get 34 points in your public exam. So what are the exercises? Let us see. So first one is what? Choisissez la meilleure réponse, that is choose the best answer. You will get 6 marks. And next, dites vrai or faux, that is true or false, and it also you will get 6 marks. And next, traduisez le dialogue en anglais à 2. Translate the dialogue in English. You have to write 2 dialogue. And third one is répondez aux questions, answer the question, which is based on your lesson dialogue, and you will get 6 points. And next, fourth one is mettez the dialogue en ordre. So you have to rearrange the dialogue, and you will get 8 points. So total you will get 34 points. Let us see the question paper. So first one is choisissez la meilleure réponse, choose the best answer. And second, dites vrai or faux, that is true or false. And third is mettez the dialogue en ordre, so you have to rearrange the dialogue in order. And fourth, traduire en anglais de au choix. So you have to translate the dialogue in English. And fifth is répondez aux trois questions suivant au choix. So you have to answer the three questions in choice only. So and you will get 6 points. So this is all about the first component, that is a dialogue. Let us move to the second component. Second is a communication, that is a communication. So what is the usage of this communication? It is a process of passing information or understanding from one person to another. So nowadays the communication is very easy to communicate with others, like in a social media like WhatsApp or Facebook, whatever it is. So let us see the definition for the communication. A partir de dialogue ou texte sont introduits des savoir-faire communicatif. So what does it mean? From the dialogue or text are introduced how to do communicate. So which is based on your French textbook. So la communication, you will get 4 points. Écrivez the dialogue. So you have to write two dialogue which is based on your lesson topic. Let us see the question paper. Écrivez the dialogue au choix. So you have to write two dialogue. So one is, first one, vous avez retrouvé un porte-monnaie au milieu de la rue. Vous le rendez au commissaire de police. Imaginez et rédigez le dialogue. So you found a wallet in the middle of the street and you have to hand over to the police station. And what is the conversation between you and the policeman, that you have to write. And this is the example for this. And let us move to the third component, that is grammar. What is the usage of the grammar? It's a study of words, how they are used in the sentence or how they change in the different situation, like your past tense as well as present or future. So on definition, let us see the definition for the grammar. L'explication simple des règles grammaticales présente l'avantage de permettre à l'enseignant d'exploiter les exercices traditionnels en fin d'ouvrage and tableau de conjugation. So what does it mean? The simple explanation of grammatical rules present the advantage of allowing the teacher to exploit the traditional exercises at the end of the work, a sort of conjugation. So what is the meaning of conjugation? A variation of the verb is called what? Conjugation. So I'll give an image which is based on that conjugation only. Parler verb. What is the meaning of parler? To speak. And what is the conjugation of parler verb in present tense? Je parle, I speak. Tu parles, you speak. Il parle, he speaks. Elle parle, she speaks. Nous parlons, we speak. Vous parlez, you speak. Ils parlent, they speak. Elles parlent, they speak, which is based on your gender, like masculine or feminine. So this is the third component. And in this third component, you will get 32 points. So first exercise is what? Choisissez sept questions les exercices. So it's like a choose the best answer only, and you will get 14 points. Fact through exercise. So you have to do 3 exercises which is based on your lesson only. And choisissez la meilleure réponse grammar. So you have to choose. It's like a choose the best answer only. Let us see the question paper. See first one, choisissez la meilleure réponse, that is the grammar which is based on your lesson dialogue. And second is choisissez sept questions les exercices au choix. So these are the exercises which is based on the grammar only, and you will get 14 points. And third is faites 3 exercices selon l'indication donnée. So here also you have to do the exercise, that is 3 exercises, and you will get 12 points. And this is all about the third component, that is the grammar. Let us move to the fourth one. Lexica. What is the meaning of lexica? That is a vocabulary. And what is the usage of this vocabulary? It improves all areas communications like listening, speaking, reading and writing. And let us see the definition for the lexica. La partie lexique contient des tableaux explicatifs des éléments lexicaux qui figureront dans le contenu de la leçon. Le lexique bilingue donne une liste des mots contenus dans les leçons avec leur signification en anglais. So what does it mean? The lexique contain exchangeable of table lexical elements that are contained in the content of the lesson. And next point is the bilingual lexica gives a list of words contained in the lessons with their meaning in English. So what is the meaning of bilingual lexica? What it describe? It describe a person or community that speaks two languages. That is called what? Bilingual lexic. So this is the definition for the lexic. So in this lexica, you will get 6 points. Écrivez une rédaction. Écrivez une rédaction means what? Write an essay, and you will get 6 points. Let us see the question paper. So écrivez une rédaction. See the example. Manisha fait du shopping dans une surface à Paris. So Manisha do a shopping in the Grand Surface of Paris. So that she has to describe like an essay that you have to write 80 or 90 words. Next, B is vous allez en excursion avec votre classe, faites une discussion. So you are going an excursion with your class, so that you have to describe like an essay. So use 80 or 90 words. So in that words you will make a big essay. So this is a usage for the lexica. Next, the fifth one. What is the fifth component? That is exercise or activities. That is exercise or activity. So what is the usage of this one? It is the most common focus for the study consultation among the student using learning development. So this activity, it improves your learning development. So let us see the definition for this one. Enfin, de chaque leçon sont présentées des exercices et activités qui permettent à l'apprenant d'évaluer les compétences. La rédaction contient des sujets de la vie quotidienne et vise à développer les compétences à l'écrit. So what does it mean? At the end of each lesson are presented exercises and activities that allow the learner to access the skills. And the second point is the editorial subject of the daily lives and aims to develop skills in writing. So this is the usage of this fifth component. And what is the meaning of the editorial subject? It's an article that's written by a senior publisher is called what? Editorial subject. So this is about the fifth component, that is the exercise and activity. So in this activity you will get 12 points. See the example. One is comprehension écrit, that is a written comprehension. Like see lisez le passage, répondez aux questions, read the passage and you have to answer the question. That is a written comprehensions like English. And la lettre, it's the letter. Écrivez une lettre. You have to write only one letter and you will get 6 points. Let us see the question paper. Lisez le passage souvent et répondez aux questions. That is, you will get 6 points. Read the passage and answer the question. And second one is écrivez une lettre au choix. So you have to write a letter. First one is what? Écrivez une lettre à votre ami, lui demandant des conseils pour envier autre jardin. So you have to write a letter to your friend. You have to ask some advice how to maintain the garden. So that is the first letter. And second is écrivez un mail à vous une lettre. So write your mail or a letter to your friend. Décrivons une misadventure qui vous est arrivée. So you have to describe the misadventure, what happened to you. So that you have to write in the like a letter, and you have to use 50 or 60 words for the letter writing. So this is all about your textbook and the question paper. So I hope you all understand this video. And thank you. Merci.